Hey everyone, welcome to another top 10 list, and this top 10 list is my top 10 favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yes, okay, everyone knows this guy is a terrible actor, but honestly, his movies are fucking awesome. Yes, I love me some Schwarzenegger movies, and I thought I'd count down my top 10 favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Yeah, pre-warning, half the movies that are on my top 10 list are basically guilty pleasures. Arnold Schwarzenegger, like I said, he's not a good actor, but he makes some really fucking entertaining movies, so I thought, let's make a top 10 favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Haha. Yes, before obviously a top 10, I'll give you my honorable mentions. There was only two Arnold films that actually almost made my top 10, and that was the movie Red Heat and Last Action Hero. Both movies are absolutely terrible, but I kind of enjoy them. But yeah, these top 10, I like them more. So let's get to the top 10 now. Coming in number 10 is actually a pretty recent Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, and that is The Last Stand. Yeah, this movie isn't particularly good, but it's entertaining as hell. I watched this movie with a bunch of buddies, and we saw it, and God, it was stupid, but it was so entertainingly stupid. Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger is great. He's got a new one-liner, "Welcome to Summerton," and it's hilarious. This movie is so fun to watch, especially the last act of this movie. The last act of this movie is just a blast. Lots of blood, them defending their city, lots of gunfire, Arnold one-liners, and it's just great. You got Johnny Knoxville, Forrest Whitaker, and Schwarzenegger just doing what he's doing. He's doing what he's doing. He's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He plays Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's what he is in almost all his movies, and it's entertaining, and it just works. And this movie worked for me, entertaining-wise. The story is a little lame, it's a little cliched, it's predictable, you know how this movie's gonna end. It's got a really bad, over-the-top villain, but Arnold's great, it's entertaining, the action's fun, the last act is a blast to watch. This is a recent one, it came out in 2013 with, actually another movie he came out in 2013 was Escape Plan. I actually don't hate that movie either. It didn't make an honorable mentions because, again, it's too dumb, and I thought Last Action Hero, again, that's another dumb movie, but it's better than fucking Escape Plan. But yeah, everything's better than Sabotage. That's the one he did last year. Ugh. But yeah, I like The Last Stand. Out of his recent movies, you know, like The Expendables suck ass, but out of his recent movies, The Last Stand is a personal favorite of mine. It's dumb, but it's dumb fun. Arnold! Coming in number 9 is The Running Man. Yes, before Hunger Games, before Battle Royale, we had The Running Man. The Running Man is pretty much this movie is about a bunch of criminals who actually fight on live television to survive. They fight for their lives on live television, and the winner gets their freedom. Pretty much, yeah, that's almost the story of, like, Hunger Games, because they have people, they have sponsors and everything. It's almost like Hunger Games meets Condemned, meets Battle Royale, but it was, like, the first movie to do it, and honestly, this movie, again, is pretty stupid. Yeah, it's got the guy from Alien, Parker from Alien, he's in it, but yeah, I like this movie. It's stupid, but Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's great in it, and the effects seem a little dated, but they worked for its time, and it's just great. It's a hilarious movie to watch. It's hilariously entertaining. It's bloody, it's awesome, and it's got a great, terrific finale, and yeah, I enjoy this movie. Running Man's awesome. Coming number 8 is a comedy Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, and it's not Twins, it's not Junior, and it's definitely not Jingle All the Way. Put that cookie down! No, it's not that. I hate that movie, but it's Kindergarten Cop. I love Kindergarten Cop. Another, like, guilty pleasure. This movie is freaking hilarious. It's about Arnold Schwarzenegger, who's a cop, and he goes undercover as a kindergarten teacher. That's freaking hilarious. That's a genius idea for a movie. I forget who wrote this movie, but God, that is such a genius idea for a movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger as a teacher. That is freaking hilarious. And this movie is very, very funny. It's hilarious. Who's your daddy? And what does he do? He's not a tumor! Yeah, obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger's performance isn't great in this movie, but the kid actors are not bad. There's actually some pretty funny jokes that the kids say, like, our mom says our dad's a real sex machine. And I love that kid who's like, girls have vaginas and boys have penises. This movie are just so funny, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, it looks like he's just having fun with it, and this movie is just a fun movie to watch. The premise is just hilarious. Come on, Arnold Schwarzenegger as a kindergarten teacher. You gotta watch it just for that story alone. This movie is hilarious. It's one of the funniest Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Love Kindergarten Cop. He's not a tumor! Coming in number 7 is the ultimate of ultimate guilty pleasures. Commando! Yes, I love Commando. As you saw in my top 10 guilty pleasures, Commando's on there. This movie's ridiculous, but it's awesomely ridiculous. Yeah, you got Arnold Schwarzenegger carrying a tree, ripping seats out of cars, and fucking throwing metal poles at a guy, and steam coming out of his stomach. The ridiculousness of this movie is just awesome. I love this movie. The action's great. It's comedically hilarious. The one-liners are awesome. Fuck you, asshole. Let off some steam, Bennett. Love this movie. Oh yeah, you got Bill Duke also as a villain. You also got some decent supporting cast. You got Alyssa Milano as a very bad young actress, but Schwarzenegger's great. He's just having a blast, and so are we watching this. It's a 90-minute action movie that is just awesome to watch. It's dumb, but it's fucking hilarious. I love this movie. It's Commando. Let off some steam, Bennett. Coming at number 6 is Conan the Barbarian. Now we're actually getting into the Arnold movies I actually do like. I think this movie actually is a good movie. It actually has a really good score, pretty good soundtrack to this movie, and Arnold, yeah, of course Arnold's not good in it, but it's also good costume design. The action's pretty decent, and yeah, I like this movie. I like Conan the Barbarian. Conan the Destroyer is absolute shit, but this movie is great. It's awesome. Looks like, again, Arnold's just having fun. This movie actually brought Arnold into, like, the movie industry. Yeah, he had Pumping Iron. That movie's not on here. I'm not including documentaries. I enjoyed Pumping Iron. I think it's a pretty cool documentary, but I love Conan the Barbarian. It's cheesy, it's a little dated, but I like Conan the Barbarian. It's a fun little 80s movie that it's silly, but it's awesome. It's got Arnold with long hair showing up his muscles, kicking some ass. Can't go wrong with that. Number 5 is Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna get so many hate, like, why is this only number 5? Why is this number 1? What the fuck are you doing? Yes, as you saw in my top 10 favorite action movies that I did with my brother, this is one of his favorite action movies, and I actually like the first one better than the second one. That being said, I still love this movie. This movie is fan-freaking-tastic. The effects still hold up, and the performances are really good. Arnold is Arnold. He's fine. It's pretty easy to play his role, but Edward Furlong's great. Linda Hamilton's great. Robert Patrick is just awesome as the T-1000. The effects on the T-1000 are really good. The CG's good, but the practical effects look even better. And I love this movie. The story's good. It's a great sequel to The Terminator. It's awesome. May not be as good as its predecessor, but it's still a great movie. It's kick-ass action. Love the story. I'm a big sci-fi fan and I'm a big action fan, and Terminator 2 is fantastic at both. It's a great sci-fi fan and it's a fantastic action movie. I may not like it better than the first one. This may not be my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, but I love this movie. Terminator 2 is a fantastic movie. Hasta la vista, baby. Coming at number 4 is Total Recall. Yes, the movie came out in 1990. Yeah, Arnold started the 90s off with a friggin' blast, because I love Total Recall. Yes, they remade it in 2012 with Colin Farrell, and that movie sucked ass. That movie had no idea what Total Recall was. It missed the entire point of the story, but yeah. This movie, the 1990 version, is fantastic. Paul Verhoeven directed this movie, and as much as I like RoboCop better, I still love this movie. And I love Starship Troopers, but yeah, I love Total Recall. It's so fantastic. It's so bloody and gruesome, but it's so freaking awesome. And yeah, you got Quato in it, and you got freaking Cohagen, awesome characters. But I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. I even like Sharon Stone. Sharon Stone's a shitty actress, but she's even good, and she looks damn sexy in this movie. But yeah, I got Schwarzenegger in it as freaking Hauser, and he's awesome. And again, his one-liners in this movie are just freaking great. Consider that a divorce. Look who's talking. Let's also not forget, see at the party, Richter, or Betty, screw you! Yes, the lines in this movie are just fantastic. The action is so bloody, but just so well done. The choreography is great. The effects are awesome. It's very thought-provoking, this movie. The ending is so good. You don't know if this entire movie is a dream or if it's real, but that's what I loved about this movie. Yeah, Total Recall, the new one, just like shot that idea down the toilet, but yeah, this is a really good movie. It's actually got some thought-provoking ideas in it. It's also a smart movie. Yes, it's got some dumb moments, but this story is actually a pretty clever story. It's actually based off a book, if you didn't know that, and it's a fantastic movie. Schwarzenegger's awesome. You got Sharon Stone looking sexy, and you got some awesome villains like Cohagen. He kicks some freaking ass. It's also, I forget that guy's name. He's also Dick Jones from RoboCop, but yeah, he's great as villains, and I love this movie. It's fucking great. Love Total Recall. Coming number 3 is True Lies. I love True Lies. This is such an underappreciated James Cameron movie. A lot of people don't think this is James Cameron's best movie, and it isn't. But this is always like his lowest rated movie. Even on Rotten Tomatoes, it's only like a 71. Avatar is fucking higher than True Lies. That is bullshit. I love this movie. It needs more love, because this movie's not only hilarious, because it's an action comedy, but the action's great, the story's good, and it's like a 2.5 hour movie, but it doesn't feel it. It actually feels like it's like an hour and a half, because you're having so much fun with these characters and this story. You don't want it to end. It's fan-freaking-tastic. Schwarzenegger's awesome. Jamie Lee Curtis is great. Their chemistry with each other is awesome. You got Tom Arnold as a side character, and he's fucking great. You also got, like, Bill Paxton playing, like, one of the funniest, stupidest roles ever. Like, he's, like, a complete loser in this movie. And, oh, my God, every scene with Bill Paxton just gets a huge chuckle out of me because he thinks he's, like, this player, but really he's just this idiot. Yeah, like the scene when Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tom Arnold, got the mask on, they got a gun to his face. He's like, please don't kill me. I got a little dick. Then Schwarzenegger just says what we're all thinking. Get the fuck out of here. Hilarious scene. Also, when it comes to True Lies, this is actually like an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, like women like too. Maybe it's because Jamie Lee Curtis is in it, and she's great in it. Like, performance-wise, she's awesome. Schwarzenegger, but Jamie Lee Curtis is great. Tom Arnold's awesome, pretty good in it too, and Charlton Heston's awesome. But yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis is actually like the best performer in this movie, and I guess that's why women like it, because there's actually some, like, a little bit of a romance in this movie. But yeah, it's mostly a comedy action movie, and it's very, very funny, and it's very action-packed, it's very thrilling, it's a very high-octane, adrenaline-fueled movie, and it's also got Alyssa Dushku. Yeah, you got Echo from Dollhouse / Faith from Buffy the Vampire Slayer in this. She's very young in this movie, but yeah, even she's fine in it. And yeah, I love True Lies. A lot of people do like True Lies, just I think it deserves more appreciation. Everyone always talks about Predator, Terminator 2, and all that shit, even Commando. But I love True Lies. People need to watch True Lies more, and people need to appreciate it more. It's definitely one of James Cameron's best movies. It's not his all-time best, but it's definitely one of his best. True Lies is fucking awesome. Better than Avatar. God. Stop loving Avatar. It sucks. Coming number 2 is Predator. Yeah, he's one of my favorite action movies. This is like one of my favorite action movies, and it's fucking great. It's got Carl Weathers, it's got Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's got a kick-ass team versus a Predator. Starts off as it's Rambo meets Alien. That is like amazing right there. If you love Rambo, you love Alien, you'll fucking love this movie. This movie's great, and it's awesome. The performances are awesome. John McTiernan's direction's awesome. It's well executed. It's bloody. It's thrilling. It's disturbing. It's freaking great. I love this team. I love movies about, like, these teams. That's why I love Aliens so much. I love these teams and their communications and their interactions with each other. It's awesome. You also got Bill Duke in this movie. Plays a very over-the-top role, but it's hilarious. And again, the one-liners in this movie. You're one ugly motherfucker. I also love, like, the design of the Predator. Like, it's a really creepy design. It's all practical effects, and then there's no CG on the Predator, and that's why I like it. It's so practical, and the makeup and the costumes and everything on this Predator looks so freaking good. That helmet's badass, and the noises it makes. It's just so freaking cool, and I love the design of the Predator. It looks so freaking awesome. And I love, like, just watching the story of all these soldiers trapped in a jungle and have to fight this Predator, and they don't even know how to kill it, and it's just such a blast to watch. I love Predator, one of the greatest action movies, and one of the best Arnold movies. Of course, ugly motherfucker. And my number 1 favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie is The Terminator! Yes, The Terminator. I know my action movies, I actually put Predator lower than Terminator. As an action movie, Predator is better than Terminator. But just as a movie in general, Terminator is a better movie. It's got a better story. I love the performances. I love Arnold in it. I love Linda Hamilton. I love her chemistry with Michael Biehn in the movie. I love Kyle Reese. I love how this movie ends. And, I just love everything about this movie. I love how they tell the story about John Connor, about this future. I love how this movie's not just like a science fiction movie and an action movie, but it's almost like a horror movie. Getting chased by this T-101 is fucking terrifying. And yeah, it's so good. I love this movie. The effects may seem a little dated, but I still love this movie. I love everything about this movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and it's Arnold, and it's awesome. Love Terminator. So yeah, that was my top 10 favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. So please, comment below, give me your list of your top 10 favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. I'm curious to know, love to know, comment below, let me know. And if you like more, please like and subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.